No, sorry. Hey y'all, come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in, come on in. Hey y'all, come on in, come on in. Hello. Hey y'all. I am streaming on two different ones. I'm on YouTube over here and I'm on Facebook over here. So I'm just trying to give it a second for people to come on. But you know, I won't always got me come on, they won't watch me back. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in to Let's Talk. Ain't been on in I think I missed 2 weeks. I think I missed 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I said I don't think you could smoke on me, dude. I don't he don't and this dude will never listen to nothing, yeah. Like he never listens. Never listens. But tonight's topic we are going to discuss old school. I was just trying to think about what the talk on about today. So we were just saying like, what do we want to talk about? So we're going to talk about old school. So I'm going to just go ahead and introduce myself to YouTube real quick. Fans, so I'm just going, this is my first time going live with them. And then I'm going to go ahead and continue the show. Hey YouTube, welcome to Let's Talk. I am your host, Mz.SpicyRed. This is my guest, my bro.
Spence, how you doing? How you doing?
Welcome to my podcast. Welcome to my YouTube channel, where anything and everything goes. I will not always have guests. It will be me sometimes as well. But I will be discussing anything under the sun, anything that happens on a daily basis in life. So you can always tap in on the comments. You can always ask to join the live to talk or get in on the discussion as well. So welcome.
Everybody, what's happening? What's going on?
Tap that like, share, subscribe, all that. So your friends over here, all that built me up. Roll with me, okay?
Yeah, man.
I do have 12. No, this is number 12. I do. So it's already 11 videos on here that you can already go and view. But I am just starting out. So don't come for me in the comments. I promise you, don't come for me in the comments. I promise you. But but thanks for tuning in. Continue to keep on watching and grow with me.
With that being said, it's like she said, like a throwback. We grew with old school back in the day. Everybody remember Power 99 and the Quiet Storm and listen to old school music.
Golden Girls. Golden Girl.
Like
what happened to that kind of music and shit? Like what happened to
like, all of that? Just when Quiet Storm came on, the Power 99 came on, the old like just that music, that old type vibe. You supported them and we watched them. I remember Horace and Taurus, Pendar's the third, Carter and Sanborn in the morning.
Carter and motherfucking Sanborn.
Yeah, Carter and Sanborn in the morning.
Yes.
And, you know what I'm saying? Eat my
They was funny.
all that. You know
They was funny.
Like, it was just, everybody listened to them, and we supported them by listening to them. So, you know, Red right here, she got it going on. So just hit the like, hit the subscribe, talk about everything. Like I said, it's going to be an old school throwback because I'm like 25 plus 5.
Boy, bye.
But I'm from the era where like good music. I was having a conversation with somebody and telling them like, you know, rap really hit, but when it came out, it was Drew Hill, Josie,
112,
as yet,
Boys the Men, Silk.
Who else we had? We had Shy,
LSG,
can't forget about LSG, New Edition. We just had a lot of like R&B type of music before it got to like rap and just like going mumble with it. when it got to rap, it was still fun to throw and party and throw back. But I remember like the old school music. Old school music made you chill. It made you some old school music. Y'all remember? I remember playing Superwoman cleaning up the crib with my mama.
Yes. How many of y'all remember them old school songs that you used to play or your mom used to play on a Saturday? You woke up to the music, you already knew what time it was. You was not going outside playing, doing nothing. And the mom had that. I'm talking about Stephanie Mills.
Yes.
Anita Baker.
Yep.
George Duke. The Winans. The OJs.
All that.
Marvin Gaye.
That's why y'all know what 33s and 45s is. You know the difference between the two records because it was Throwback Sunday for the cleaning and Throwback Saturday for everything else. You know what I'm saying? Then it was, what else they had? Old school throwbacks like games.
But hold on, but not just, let's just still talk on the music for a minute, but just talking about throwbacks, like as far as what was said in the lyrics. Like back in the day, Drew Hill and Jodeci and all of them, they wasn't disrespecting the females. They wasn't calling us bitches. They wasn't calling us hoes. They wasn't saying pussy. They wasn't saying none of that shit. Like they wasn't talking about disrespecting the females or nothing. Like that's why now I wake up listening to old school back in the day music on any given motherfucking day. Yeah. And I pop in this new shit for like maybe an hour or some shit throughout the day. But normally my routine is old school. Like I don't.
Yeah, because Jodeci Diary or Mad Band, that was my drink. Diary or Mad Band or something like that. Yeah, throwback music. They was too smooth talking.
Hey Monique, hey beautiful.
Talking suave, and they wasn't trying like, you know what I'm saying? We trying to get you to the crib, we trying to get you to stay.
You sex chopping
like, calling all that, calling up bitches and all that back then in a song really wasn't like hitting for it.
It wasn't.
We want to show y'all how to how we can romance and be suave with the bath word, the rolls and the massage and the fingertip and the massage in the temples and all that other good stuff. Like that's what the music was. It's like trying to be real slick with the words. Real sexy. I don't know what
that music made you want to get. That music made you want to stop what you was doing and listen. Come on, let's go. We going in or where you at? Like that music made you. Most of the music nowadays, it don't get me in the mood. Like I gotta like whenever I'm getting in the mood, 10 times out of 10, I'm playing that old school. I'm not playing this new stuff. I might play the new stuff like as soon as I walk in the door, turn some music on, but once it's about to go down, listen.
It ain't too much.
Listen, I turn that joint quick.
It's some throwbacks on. It gotta be a throwback one because it ain't too much right now in this month. I don't think it's gonna get you to move consistently to keep it on without getting up, pushing the pause button, without hitting the skip or something crazy like that. Like, nah. But yeah, see, they was talking too good. They was talking to who else? Route President, Keith Sweat.
Yes.
Talking to
even Albie Shore back in the day. Listen, Albie Shore was out when I was living down East. Okay, listen, I was in 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. Yeah.
The nice name with the box and the curl.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
What? That's listen. Oh my God.
All that. Yeah. You had Silk. Who else? You said 112.
We said Silk, LSG, 112, Azjet, Boys and Men.
You had so many. You had so many. I can't even think.
Jagged Edge.
Oh, yeah.
Jagged Edge.
Yeah.
Jagged Edge. Jodeci.
Can't forget about Jay. It was just music that made you throw back.
Even R. Kelly motherfucking ass. Okay, listen. I can't even front about Kells. Kells music, yeah.
TP2 and all that other shit. But yeah, that back that shit. But like it was just music back in the day. That was just something you listen to. You ride to a whole album. Jaheim joined you to ride to a whole album.
Yeah, Jaheim.
Yeah. Remember the boy Life that came out.
You see how Jaheim look now? Lord Jesus, take the bit. Oh, Jesus. What? Jaheim and D'Angelo. But Jaheim looks, I think he got a disease or he's something already sick or something like I think. But if he is, I'm sorry, but I think I'm just saying
pray for him, pray for him.
Yeah.
But then that's why they doing all these tours like SWV and Escape and all them because that was music back then.
Mary J. Blige, she gonna always listen. Ain't nobody talk Mary. I'm sorry. Listen, Mary gonna always be relevant. I'm gonna fuck what year it is. Mary gonna be 80 years old, and we gonna be listening to her ass still singing. Yes, we is singing right along with her.
Yeah.
Singing right along with her.
Right along with her. As long as she keep doing little remix and hits and pops and all that, yeah, we gonna be singing. Man, too, we gonna be singing with her. Feel me?
Yeah.
Everything. Like the Everything album, 411 album, yeah. We gonna be singing back with y'all.
But what about the games? Remember we talked earlier about the games.
Oh man, like yeah, where do they? Okay, I'm old school, like for real. Like, yeah, I'm ready to show my whole age. Like this, right? I remember right when I couldn't touch my Atari. Yeah, I said Atari. I couldn't touch my Atari, right? So I had to play with cards. So it was either Go Fish or
Pity
Pat, or the longest game ever that I hated playing. I declare war. I could not stand this game, dog. Like listen, man, it's a game that I don't care. I don't understand how you can cheat in this. I don't get it. I get it that you're supposed to take everything from, but it's too damn long. Like it was a punishment. Like my mom used to play this with me like a punishment. I felt like it was a punishment. But it was games like that. It was Pity Pat, Goldfish, I Declare War. You had 21. You had even just throwback board games. You had Hangman. Can't forget about Hangman. Yeah, help you spell. That but it did on some real. I think it did. It did help you spell because if you look at so many letters in the word and you keep talking about it something else, you know damn well it's moon. And you talk about some other weird anyway, but yeah. But then it was other weird games outside, like tag.
I didn't go fucking get it.
That's what it was. So
hiding, as a child, you ain't really. I mean, as a child, yeah, we doing, but you just saying it out your mouth now as an adult, and you like hide and go get it. Like what the fuck? Hide and go get what?
I ain't gonna get it.
Like, can you imagine? Can y'all imagine y'all small kids coming in the house and you be like, "What you been outside doing? Nothing. Playing what? Hide and go get it.
I ain't gonna get it.
Hold on, what? You was playing what? Hide and go get it. You was playing what? What you mean? You was playing? Who the fuck was you playing with?
Like, who started it? I want to know. Like, where who's you playing with? And where did y'all even begin to hear that from? Like, for real, it's old school games like that. Like, yeah, it's I can't see my son and brother talking about playing hide and go get it at the age of 9, 10, and playing tag and playing street lights on and all that.
The street lights.
Yeah, street
lights. Remember we had to be when the street lights came on? I mean, street lights came on and listen. Motherfuckers knew what time it was, or parents was coming looking. My mom, she would holler your name from the house the kingdom come, or she would get in her car and swing around the corner and look for your ass. And me, I used to be hiding, but people like will always give me up. Like, there she go right there. She under the car. She like, well, damn. I'm trying to stay outside with y'all. Y'all straight giving somebody up.
You don't want to keep hollering, messing up the vibe. Ignorant. Go. I mean, it wasn't me. I ain't never do all that. But I'm just saying, like, that's how they felt. But listen, like, that's what was on 227. Screaming from the window. Your mama, the lights on. All the neighbors in your business. Like, everybody knows everything. That's
your parents be at work, you have company, and the neighbors be done called your parent, your mom or dad at work. And be done told. And they be done came home. Before you know it, y'all still in the house doing whatever y'all doing, and then that parent come walking in that motherfucking door. Your motherfucking whole heart that left your body and your soul, okay? Listen, go on.
You remember report cards? Remember when you used to try to, like, hide the mail?
Hide the mail. Okay. Get that thing straight in the mailbox first.
Try to get to the mailbox first.
I would throw it away. Hide what? What's the point of hiding it if they're gonna see it eventually anyway?
Just get through it before that.
It's
like,
going in the trash.
Like, that's just the way old school things were done. Like,
hey, cuz
all that. Like, it was just so many dope things we did. Like,
cuz go subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Like, it's crazy. Like, all that is crazy. Like, I'm just sitting here thinking, like, from the music to the things we did in school. Yeah. No. Like even old school, we had pencils. They got like y'all can cheap. I feel like these kids can cheap.
They even got motherfucking now erasable pens. And them joints like really erase. Like literally erase the whole thing. Like it
You
ain't,
know how
it
many
ain't like
pencils
no.
I went through that I had to turn over and erase and do an essay over and over. They be cheating. They be cheating.
I've
They
lost.
be cheating.
All my pencils went to motherfucking what was it? Playing with the pencil, like
pencil fighting. Oh, pencil fighting. Oh, you.
yeah. That's where all my pencils went to.
Pencil fighting between.
That's where all mine went to.
That breaking them two pencils and huskies.
That's where all mine went to.
And all that. Yeah, see?
Yeah, mine went to pencil fighting.
That's what I'm saying. They don't even know about pencil fighting. They don't know what's pencil fighting.
Because they too busy fighting. That's the thing.
That's what I'm saying.
But we ain't gonna touch that because we're talking about
old school, like fun, like yeah, like it's ways to have fun, like water balloons and water fights and all that.
Man, I remember back in the day we used to be at motherfucking PS fucking pool, and I'll never forget motherfucking calf cuff motherfucking heads. We used to be walking back, and that nigga always twist that motherfucking tail and sting the fuck out your motherfucking leg.
Oh my god!
All the time.
Yeah, you had the kings of that.
He used to have that tail and twist that joint and sting the fuck out your leg.
Yeah, I couldn't get it right.
That shit used to hurt like a motherfucker.
Yeah, everybody thought that coming from the pool. That was a walk too from PS down the way. Like yeah, that
but
was
motherfucker used to be deep as fuck.
You was thinking the fight.
Deep as yes, deep as shit. Deep as a motherfucker coming from that pool.
Across Washington Street, Market Street, we just coming down the street, just coming from the pool. We just coming from part of the pool, like it was deep like that. Like we used to be able to do that. They don't have that anymore. No open pool, no open parks.
Nothing. I ain't got shit.
Nothing.
Like back in the day, motherfuckers, we used to motherfucking walk from Northside to fucking skating. Everybody used to do that shit. Then you walk the fuck back.
Remember walking to St. Anthony's?
Nigga, yeah.
When it was not violent.
Yeah, I remember getting to a couple of fights at St. Anthony. Fooling with Mackie and all that oil, and then Indian. It was always somebody else shit. Like majority, 97% of fights I done had in my life was always somebody else shit.
No, always. Even if we fought, even old school, it was like fighting, like fight.
And every fight they all got into, I was swinging with all of them. I don't give a fuck where we was at, who we was with, all that. Like they was all, I don't know. Maggie keeps saying it wasn't down Aaron Broders, but it was some motherfucking where I could swear it was fucking Aaron Broders. It was all of y'all, and I forget who, because it was their cow was there too. I forget who they was fighting, but as soon as I seen all of them, everybody started hitting motherfucker. I was hitting too, and I didn't even come there with them. I came there with Sheikah and Shayla, but you all right now. As soon as these motherfuckers, as soon as they start swinging, I was swinging.
See, I think that's part of FOE.
Nah, that wasn't the FOE. That I'm telling you, that I could have swore that shit was the old Ambrosius. Because it wasn't I think he said it was Penrose, but it wasn't Penrose.
Oh, I wasn't there for that.
That shit was Ambrosius, I'm telling you. I got the fucking picture that I had. I still got a picture that we took that night. Me should have said I took me out the same exact shit, all the way about the same shit. From the sweats shirt to the jeans to the fucking boots. The same exact shit.
See, that's what I'm saying. Old school, we got pictures. They like we take pictures like a.
I know, cause right, motherfucker had to be there. Northside was the best side, cause you better tell him.
Listen,
Northside was the best side.
It was fun every day, all day. You know, I started having house parties.
I had house parties early in the game, like when I was living down East on 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. I used to have them. It would be me and Nardi. We used to have them, and then I used to have lines with me and Darrell.
We only had a house party.
Like,
go to the mall.
It would be like probably like 1 week I would have me and Darrell would have a party together, and then another week me and Nardi would have a party together. But I just kept bouncing and having parties with them. But listen, when I tell y'all, my basement parties down East Lawn used to be the shit. My basement parties down East Lawn used to be the shit. I'm telling you. Then like one time, we all left the party. This is when she had a party too. So me and her had a party together. So she had Losha, Sharice, all of them was there. We had walked from, was Sharice there? I know Losha was there. I don't know. But we had walked from Eastmont Avenue all the way to McDonald's in the rain, deep as a motherfucker, deep, deep, deep. But we used to have the best basement parties, like hands down.
Mine was at Mom's grade, 23rd. I don't know. All my parties don't change. I kick people out like Martin, and then let them come right back in because I was just ignorant like that. Because all my parties had something to remember. 24th Street, I always had something out front. Barbecuing. Anytime it was 70 degrees, we outside barbecuing. On 24th, right across the street from the liquor store.
When your grandma was alive or when you had it?
When I had it.
Okay, we ain't talking about as adults. We're talking about back in the day, childhood.
Well, my mom, my grandma was there. That was all back. My Uncle Bobby now.
So,
yeah, my Uncle Bobby now.
We're not talking about adults.
Because I'm like 45.
Ain't no back in the day for no goddamn adulthood.
Even like 25 is old for me. But yeah, it was my grandma. It was all in the back. My Uncle Bobby, like it was lit. And even down the park, that's when they had them down the park. My cousin used to have little things down the park on prices. That was a little fun thing. They don't even do that no more.
Back in the day, they used to have the park lunches.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know, up to like maybe like 3 years ago, I know they were still doing somewhere, but not everywhere. But I used to always get two of them. And mainly because of the fruit that was in them. That's the pride. That was like the main reason why I got 2 park lunches all the time. Was always trying to get 2 park lunches.
I was old school. Like it's all the old school that you can learn from.
But you know what? Back in the day, we didn't have to worry about these motherfuckers in the park. It wasn't nobody in the park shooting dice.
Yeah.
It wasn't nobody in the park shooting. Period. People. It wasn't no drive. I don't recall running in no drive-by when I was younger. I don't recall hearing no gunshots while I was in the park playing. I don't recall running, period, when I was younger from any gunshots or anything like that.
Not like that.
Don't.
Because even everybody that I was around, it was old school, like, yo, get in the house, go ahead, move. Like,
don't.
I ain't hear nothing.
I mean, but even I didn't even hear none, period, throughout that time in life.
I ain't hear enough to be running.
Like I ain't hear none. I don't recall hearing no gunshots coming up as a child. Like
for every other week, for somebody talking about a body, or I know somebody did something, shot something. Like, nah, this is all new. This is definitely not old school. But you was more hearing about people just getting locked up. That's it.
Yeah, that's what everybody was doing back in the day.
You just heard.
Now that's going to teenage high school days. Like motherfuckers was just, but we had like killings or whatever, like every now and then, like Jackie, and then like they showing, or I don't know if they showing was first and then it was Jackie, like, but they shit was spread out, like shit. It wasn't. It wasn't back to back. Like it wasn't weekly. Yeah. Like it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like
every time to like at least more a little bit before you get a phone call.
Yeah, like it was spaced out. The funerals were spaced out that I was going to back then. Now it's like you be like, which one am I going to take off, or I can't go to this one because I just went to this one 2 weeks ago. I took off 2 weeks ago to somebody else's. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody expects to go, so you don't, you know what I'm saying? You don't. I be wanting to, but it's like, damn, you got to pick and choose what funerals you're going to nowadays. Like, well, damn, I just went to somebody's funeral a week before this. Now this to happen. Now this funeral will probably be next week. I ain't even going to be able to go, but they hope they live stream because I'll be at work watching it on live stream.
Listen, I don't want to get a phone call. I get tired of hearing about them. I could hire somebody call me telling me about somebody else. It's like crazy. No. That's not gonna happen. I can't keep listening to it. So that's why I say old school. They got let them know like that's where the fun was at.
Yeah, that's fun. Even like when we dressed our especially the little girl. Well, I ain't got a little girl, but I've been seeing it up and all that. The little kids, the little girls back then, like when I was 20 and you know what I'm saying, they wasn't having on outfits with the little, shirt right here and all this stomach showing and all that, and they was in um, um, skirts and stockings, and they damn sure didn't have. If they had fake hair in their head, it was because they had their hair in beads and braids. It wasn't no weave, and it wasn't no long ass ponytail, and it wasn't no. It wasn't no none of that. I mean, some of the kids do look cute with it now, but to each his own. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what they say, going with the time. Like some old school things you can't keep. You can't keep some old school. They gonna twist it and do their thing and all that. Like I don't believe. Like that's just too much. That's just too much. As a 20-year-old girl, nah. Mm-mm. Still sophisticated. You still learning yourself.
Yeah.
Still developing yourself. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel like all that showing is necessary for real. But it's also what's
the best prank when we was. Corey said, "What was the best prank when we was kids?" I guess
prank wise.
Doorbell Dixie was a given.
Doorbell Dixie.
What was the pranks that we did as kids?
Oh, as a kid, if I say something, they're gonna think of bullet, but like wedgies.
Wedgies. I don't really consider wedgie a prank.
Like, I really did the banana in your tailpipe. See if that really worked, and it did.
Motherfucker giving you a wet willy, licking their nasty ass fucking finger, motherfucker, and putting that shit in your fucking ear, bitch.
What other was? Oh no, it's
pulling the chair from out in front of your ass while you sitting. While you trying to sit down. Now that shit that happened to me a couple of times, and that hurted. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like that make you want to get up and crack. Yes.
That definitely make you want to
fight. Or tying somebody's shoestrings together.
Yes, did that.
Tying somebody's shoestrings together. Did that one. And then also as a child, like, being in a relative's house who you don't really care for all that. What did I put in my grandma's mouthwash?
Damn. The hell? I'm only child, so I couldn't pull no pranks on nobody.
And she knew it was me too. Like out of all the kids I was there, out of me, Shanita, Mark, Shy, Littles, L'Oreal, out of everybody that was grown that motherfucker, she knew it was me. I forget, what did I do? Oh, I ain't do nothing like harmful. I just put dish detergent in the mouthwash. Like I ain't do nothing to kill nobody. Like that.
That's who you said it was about. That's why I just threw me off. Like, whoa, like damn, we just went all the way to the grandparents. Like for real. I don't know. My mom might do nothing.
Oh yeah, Corey said the homie. Yes, motherfucker, the homie sock. Filling up that motherfucker and hitting somebody with that bitch. Oh my god. But see, I think that was more so a dude's thing because we females, kind
of sort of, it's still funny shit though, and it hurt.
And it hurt.
What you put in there.
Even put some shit in there, rocks and all glass and all type shit, like all kind of shit.
He said a prank. We ain't talking about harming. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, pretty much like a sock.
Yeah, but that's what motherfuckers put in there. The fuck? Truth be told, that's what motherfuckers put in. That's what they put in there.
What else? What other tricks? I don't know. Whoopee cushions. I done dropped a couple water balloons from the top places. Yeah.
I don't know, but how about because something that I wouldn't dare do now when I tell my kids, don't be riding in my car deep and all that, 5 in the back and all that. Remember, we used to just be in a car deep, like going to the mall or going to the movies, and somebody had a car, one person had a car, and everybody got fit in that joint. Be like 3 up front. 4 in the back, 5 in the back, 2 on 3.
She trying to talk about my little hoopty back. That's what you trying to talk about.
No, I'm
just my little Dodge Spirit.
We used to be
deep in my little Ford.
I really honestly sat here and forgot that he was one of the ones until you just said something. I'm like,
my little blue Oldsmobile.
Yeah, we used to be deep in that joint.
Deep it up and just rolled out, you feel me, with a little house speaker in the back. Deep. Like, yeah, remember the house speakers used to hook up in the back of your car from the house? Like, not a 6x9, but like from the house.
You did.
Yeah, I did.
They was letting me drive. Well, you didn't let me drive your car. Guess you did. He was letting me drive his car. I didn't even have no license. But
That
we
was
was
the Dodge. Yeah, the Dodge.
we was driving his Dodge one night. We was going to go pick up India from Boston Market because she was at work. And Clinton and I don't know who else was on the side of us and his mom van. And it was me and you in your car and I don't know who else. And I was driving and I went to go get over in the right lane so I can go through Brandywine. And I could have swore I looked over. So Clinton must have been in my blind spot because I didn't see him. And as I'm getting over, I smacked the van. The van went up on the curb and all that. Then he had to go home and explain this. And he had to go home and explain to his mom. But I was messing with Clinton at the time, so like he just like was in the car like I should kill you. I just said, I'm sorry.
We didn't have our mom's vehicles. We didn't stole our mom's vehicles.
I don't have listen. My mom used to sleep, so she probably still do. I don't know, but she used to sleep so heavy. Soon as she started snoring, it was over. I was back outside. I would go downstairs, but we had an alarm, went off front door, side door, I didn't care. Soon as she was asleep, I went out the side window, lifted up, and then when I got out the window, I would leave it cracked to like this small. So I can get back in that joint. I mean, I'd be outside because my curfew probably like during school was probably like 10 o'clock. So man, I would be back outside with Mackie and them. Like I'm out. I'm going back in my corner. Everybody outside. Like I'm always thinking of everybody outside. I'm going around the corner with Aaron and all them. And would sneak back in the house. 12, 1 o'clock. I don't even know what time it was. And would sneak back in the house. And
I don't know.
Like I never left. I would take her car while she was at work and all that. And I did that shit when I was in 7th grade going to Skyline. I was taking her car. She didn't even know. I think she told on me one time. Listen,
I used to take mom's car.
She's working at GM.
Pushing it down the hill from 30th. I would cut the car off at the top of the hill and just coast it all the way down the hill and float it right into the parking spot that I took it from. Like I used to do all that little weird stuff that like riding right down the hill and coast it and try to park. I think I like hit the curb like once or twice, something like that, all crazy. But
I can't even. I'm trying to read this comment. Not go. She said.
But there's a lot of old school stuff. Like I don't know, this being adventurous.
Yamina said, when they asked you if you ever been to, okay, she said, when they asked you if you ever been to Busch Gardens, did they push you in the bushes? Okay, yes, that shit used to get on my nerves. I used to hate when somebody used to say that. And I mean, everybody was already hip to it. But so I used to always try to hurry up and run as soon as I fucking say it. But it was over. Like, always got sent to the bushes. I always got sent to the bushes. Yo. Oh my God. Yo, that is so crazy. Yo, what else? Can y'all say any? What else can y'all think of that happened like back in the day?
Oh, man.
Yo, that was funny.
Word.
Yeah. Or if they come back to you like open neck, no respect.
Oh yeah, that one right there really made me this right. I used to hate it. That one I used to get all the time. Open neck, no respect, and all that.
Or if you were standing up and then somebody come past and hit you in the back of your joint and you go down. That shit used to get on my fucking nerves.
Punch ready red, no punch back. Who even knew you was playing this game?
Okay, like,
how did you just punch me out of nowhere? I'm walking with you. We walking to the store. How did you just see the buggy before me? Are you worried about the buggy before me? I'm trying to figure you trying to get a punch off. I'm just trying to figure this out. They said there's something I said earlier. You will get some aggression off. Where did punch buggy red come from? I'm just trying to figure out who started that game. Like, where did that even come from? Like, I don't get it.
That was a good one, cuz.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I didn't like it. He used to make froggers.
Oh shit, yo, he is stupid.
Yeah, little froggers.
Oh my God.
Thinking about it make it hurt right now. But still, like, yeah, it's little pranks like that. I ain't like that. Like,
I'm trying to think, what other pranks was it back then?
Word, I can't even think of that. Like,
I don't know.
no lie. I did get, I did get my butt glued to a seat. Yeah, I sat on some super glue, right? You feel me? Like,
How? Why? What happened?
it was because I was just being a bad person. Pulled this girl's weed thing out her head, so her boyfriend put super glue on the seat. And so he caught me with the talking ish and out the whoop about. And yeah, I see that in class and he's laughing. I'm like, yeah, he's laughing now. So I'm in class and I keep trying to move. And they doing nothing but just keep hearing this peeling sensation. And then they feeling like, so bell ring, because you know back in the day you had a bell. Like a buzzer. I don't know what they got now. I don't know what they got now, but back in the day you had a bell or a buzzer, or you feel me, be like 10 minutes before class and where case may be, but I'm still glued to the seat.
Yeah,
like and these is the blue seats that had the metal connected to the desk, and it was all that, so it was real clear. Yeah, and that was a prank on my butt, and I couldn't get up, so I had to sit there for like a whole 45 minutes. With water and all that. That was just I
didn't really do no pranks like that while in school. Right. Besides the pulling a chair from somebody or tying the shoelace.
I did push a couple of bushes.
One time we was in gym, and I think we was coming from swimming because PS we was swimming. We was in PS, and I didn't do it, but I know I just watched them. They took some girl clothes and she couldn't get dressed and all that. Like, hey.
Oh yeah, taking your time and your clothes by the pool. You wasn't watching. Yeah, it's definitely getting snatched. Definitely gonna get snatched. I don't know why. I don't know what the fun was in that. It was just funny. It was just funny to watch you just have no towel after you got out. I don't know. It just watch you shivering cold, but it was funny. That was a prank. That was just what it was. And we gonna run for miles. Oh, we down street.
Run for miles with clothes.
Oh, we down street.
That ain't never happened to me. I'd have been pissed. I'd have fought everybody. Like, especially if y'all gonna run away. It's one thing like to hide the clothes, but if y'all running down the streets.
Yeah, we ran from PS all the way down Market to 30 and all that. We doing all that. I remember wall ball. You ever play wall ball?
Yeah, when you on the ball, and you down there on the line, and that motherfucking ball go come winging past your motherfucking neck. You got to make sure you don't get hit by that motherfucker and all that shit.
Yeah, all that. Yeah,
volleyball, all that dodgeball. Yeah. Remember in school what I used to love doing, y'all, was when we used to do the parachute.
I was going to say, don't say the parachute, you lift it up.
Yes, and you lift it up, and then you come, and then you go back out, and then everybody turning around, like going around in a circle. Then you go in, then you go out. Yeah, I used to like the parachute.
Why everybody like that? That's crazy. Because it wasn't giving no noise.
Like we had went to our 6th grade class trip, and PS was Camp Takwa. Anybody on here went to PS back in the day?
You know about Camp Takwa.
Camp motherfucking Takwa was the shit. My teacher, Mr. Erasm, was the person behind the mask and all that. At that time, he was I think he had just married Miss Ralston, or he was getting married. But yeah, Camp Takwa, that was a nice thing. Like, I think all kids should go, especially them badass motherfucking kids, need to take their ass to fucking Camp Takwa and get scared. That's what the hell they need to do.
They get scared. I missed
Word,
it.
Keish. They need to be scared.
I missed it. I heard it.
Camp Takwa. Even though I knew it was fake, and at one point I knew the motherfucker was my teacher. He was still scary. The whole thing was still fucking scary. Like I the whole time I know it's fake, but it's everybody scared. It's scary. Like, it was still scary, even though you already knew what not gonna happen with him. Listen, I'm fucking when that bitch crying, everything, like, huh? Oh, Camp Takwa. It's a camp probably in the middle of, I don't fucking know. I can't remember. But and it's an actual, you slept in cabins, like it's an actual camp. It's an actual campground. So we was like in the middle of this thing, I guess, where they had the big ass bonfire at, and we was roasting. We had a bonfire, and we was doing s'mores, and it was like this circle stone thing where everybody like seats, like a layer of seats, everybody sitting around, and they're telling all kinds of ghost stories. Kids already crying, getting scared, and all that. You know, like it wasn't like it wasn't like there was an adult to each cabin. Like the closest adult to us was like 3 cabins away. We was dead in the woods. Our cabin was dead back in the woods. Like it was so fun. Of course that's the PA. Well, I kind of figure it's in PA because they ain't taking nobody elementary school kids, no 6th graders far.
See,
but that motherfucker came, and then my teacher after he had told one of the stories, you know, other ones coming up telling the stories. So I guess he had went and changed. So like towards the end of the thing, this nigga came out of the motherfucking bushes, and I tell you, motherfuckers hold the motherfucking ass. Listen, and it was a whole ordeal all night long because he was going around to different cabins. So motherfucker was in there scared as fuck. Like we sitting in there, and it's me, and I think it was Amy Griffin at the fucking time, or me and Aquila. No, Aquila was in there. But it was me and Amy Griffin. On our side of the fucking cabin, we got all the girls behind us, and me and her got the fucking rooms and shit. And because we hear them outside, we know we hear fucking kids screaming from a fucking. So we know you fucking coming like these niggas coming like even though we all knew it was fake, motherfuckers just crying like scared as fuck. Yo, we sit here like we got y'all, we got y'all. That motherfucker came in that cabin, but we didn't get the fucking sleep. Yes. Oh, the fuck? You know what's fake? What is a dark cabin? We in the fucking dark. This nigga got on a whole wolf con mask on and shit. Listen, it was listening to fucking ghost stories for a whole fucking hour in the woods. Listen,
that's what happened.
Yeah.
Pranks, get your ass whipped.
But that was so fun.
See, that's why I ain't gonna keep talking why I missed that. I don't know why, but I see why I missed that because I didn't give a fuck out of it.
That was so fun.
Nah, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't even do camps no more. You did camp talk about did camp, right? They don't even do camps no more. Like that's where you have fun. That's where you learn how to do a s'mores. And we learned about ghost stories and camp bags and tents and sleeping bags and all that old good stuff. Like on throwbacks, for real.
Because they probably scared some of these motherfucking kids nowadays. They ain't listen to no motherfucking adult figure because they barely listen to their own motherfucking parents and shit. They fuck around and just venture off in the woods and shit. Then you gotta have a whole search party for somebody's motherfucking child because they ain't want to listen because they wanted to sneak out and shit while everybody was asleep, trying to get their Z's on and shit and get ready for the next day adventure. While some fucking kids and got up, went out the fucking door, out the window, they fucking in the woods with a flashlight, they fucking get lost. Like what's I don't, but they should do it though because it would be great, a great hey nephew, and I inboxed you too. You didn't even hit me back, sir.
Yeah, pranks and all that. That's what I'm trying to think. We little kid, what pranks they do? We're doing electronic pranks.
Not your son.
Ooh, where?
No, I just said hey nephew too.
Oh, what up? They just had a birthday and all that good stuff.
Yeah. I know. I told him happy birthday on social media somewhere.
I'm trying to think. Like me and them, we didn't really do pranks. We did word fights in the crib. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no hey nigga, because I inboxed you. I don't know how long ago when I found out where you was at, and you didn't even hit me back and all that.
Gotta get some mad on it. So it's IT. But still, I can't even think. Me and him ain't do no pranks. We did this straight up word fight, disrespect. Our pranks were just like that.
Remember back in the day, motherfuckers used to be riding around and be squirting you with the water and shit. Motherfuckers be getting there, just had their fucking hair fresh out Renee's, out Nettie cheer, out somebody cheer, and all that. Like, and then your motherfuckers riding around in the summertime, squirting up, especially motherfuckers down 2-4. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. If you get the fuck down 2-4, them motherfuckers was damn sure squirting your ass. They ain't give a fucking not down bottom. I'm talking about up by the park. Like if you by Tapman Park.
If you had a nice hot day, I hope you ain't got to do be done. I hope you ain't got that. Because if you see niggas outside with water guns and all that, just don't drive them.
And then mischief night. Mischief night back in the day was the shit. Now motherfuckers ain't doing shit. Back in the day, oh my god, motherfucker, everybody had on all black. Motherfuckers would be in the fucking car riding with eggs, butter, toilet paper, all kind of shit. Back in the day, motherfuckers talking about Newcastle will be coming in town, egging everybody doing shit like, and it would be fun though. That shit used to be so. Yo, Mischief Night back in the day
That's when
used to
teachers in school
be
got quiet.
fun.
Teachers in
Like,
school got real quiet.
Me and D and Dion used to, I said me, D and Dion, the same person. Me, Dion, and Donisha, a couple years, you just fucking just walk around and just egging motherfuckers. Like, then we be fucking on, walking up and down Market Street, motherfuckers behind past, egging us, throwing shit on us, tissue, toilet paper, juice, motherfucking, all kind of shit, but it was fun. Butter, but it was fun.
Yeah,
and every motherfucker, you don't even know this fucking Ryan Pass just egging you and shit, and you just egging them back.
Egging them back.
And that shit was so fun. Oh my god, so fun.
It was something to talk about with some everybody. Like, oh, I did this, like it was nothing hurtful. It was all fun. Throw back. Word, Mr. Knight. Who else?
Shit, didn't like cabins and shit after Friday the 13th. My ass always. She said she ain't like cabins, and after Friday the 13th, she refused to go. I know that's right.
I don't know. I ain't do cabins. No.
Wait, what y'all do with the butter? Oh, girl, just either smear it on somebody's car or just wake up. You know how you just throw an egg, just take a glop of this shit and just hit that somebody. Just anything.
Yeah, anything to stop you.
Anything. Mainly smear it on car windows though.
Something hard to wipe off. That was the whole.
Mainly smear on car windows.
Yeah, it took me a minute to get off, pretty much. Or yeah, that's when I hated it. That's why I got my car egged a couple times. Yo, it's hard to get off the car.
Yeah. I didn't have a car back then, so hey. Luckily,
man,
I've never had my car touched on any Mischief Night.
It's hard to get off the car. It's not fun to do.
I've never had none of my cars touched on Mischief Night, thank the Lord. But yeah, it's nothing like it was. I mean, that's even like this year. Like even like as far as like the holidays back in the day. Back in the day, when I was going to PS, because I was living with my godmom too, was living out Buckley out there. The Santa Claus would come on the fire truck and hand out candy canes. Like we would go see the house down, or what you call it, the lit up. Like it was actually Christmas. Like it felt like Christmas. It looked like Christmas. Like everything was Christmas. Like you actually look forward to Christmas. Now a couple of Christmases, I done sat in this house, no tree, no decorations. Like
I don't know what that.
It's a regular day.
I don't know if that's our fault, but yes, I know back in the day we had snow. It was cold as hell, and everything was lit up.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm glad we ain't been getting the snow. Okay, yeah.
Nah, fuck that. That's what made Christmas.
I'm glad we ain't been getting the snow.
Let's go outside. Take it over remote control car. Remember remote control cars? Take it over remote control car. Have it burn in a little snow. And then they had the airplanes. I had the airplane that was a paper airplane.
She said, wait, the oil on the toilet seat prank. I ain't never do that. You did that before?
No. Hold on. Toilet seat prank.
The oil. So come on, Bill. Come on.
Yeah. Oil on the toilet seat.
What do you mean?
That's a new one.
The oil on the toilet seat. So you put it on there what? So they just because they slide off?
I did.
I done did the oil on the floor. Yeah, motherfucker shower in the tub, and this man the fuck down immediately.
I got that on the floor.
She said, "Yeah, okay."
Oh, okay. I they said, "Oh, I want to see it."
I was like, "Yeah, what you what you doing on that seat with the old baby?" Like, hold on. Like, hold on. Like, what else back in the day? Like. Even like as far as like dressing wise back in the day, but y'all have come up.
You know what I always want to say? I'm gonna get on my chest. You know the one prank I used to always worry about. I got 5 boys and I lived with them at one point.
Look,
I want to know, right? I'm always been nervous. I think one of them took my toothbrush and did the old. I swear I do. I think one of my little boys.
Did what?
I think one of my 5-year-old, one of my boys. I lived with him as a prank. Then he got mad at me one time and took my toothbrush.
And did what?
And yeah, I think they got
Why you say that?
Because I thought he'd be hard on my little niggas. And I used to live when we was on 24th Street. And I used to always scream at him, bust the ass, and always get on him. And then my father would be like, yo, watch what your kids do to you. You never know what your kids do to you. They do some old crazy prank shit on you. So you might watch how you talk to them. And I remember a couple shot at me that little idea. I said, "Oh, you motherfuckers, you motherfuckers." Word. I'm just saying, like
Did y'all
pranks.
hear that?
That's
Did
what I'm
y'all
saying,
hear
pranks.
that?
Because it's little kids. They just got pranks. You feel me? Like I'm just saying, like I always just wonder that. Put something in my orange juice or something real weird if I walk away and all that. Like my kids, I just feel like yeah, like I think I used to get me on love with the pranks on the love. I just now figuring it out. Yeah, because pranks was my kids was good with pranks. Now I'm thinking about it, making me misplace my keys and hiding them from me. Playing with me. Yeah. Cell phone. Yeah. All that.
I'm trying to think what else from back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
What else that was better back in the day versus it being better now?
Everything.
Oh, hold on before you cut me off. I was gonna talk about how the men dress because y'all came a long motherfucking way, good brother. Y'all know I'm talking about. These motherfuckers used to have on shorts. It came down to their motherfucking ankles. Okay. They used to have on shirts that came down to their knees. What? Why?
Like we dressing from
who, what, when, why, and where? Why? Why? You got on shorts, but them motherfuckers look like capris. I don't understand.
I didn't really like them either.
And your shirt stopped where your shorts supposed to start at. Well, no. I got that part wrong. But shorts ain't supposed to start right here. Well, your shirt stopped at your knees. Basically, is what I was saying.
It was bagginess like that, but it was better than.
And you couldn't tell motherfuckers they was not the shit wearing that baggy shit. Well, you could not.
All of it was baggy. The Rockaware stuff was baggy. The triple fat goose was baggy.
Thank you for the stars, baby. I appreciate you.
The 8-ball jacket was baggy. All the throwback clothes was baggy. It was just baggy. First down was baggy. What was the other again? What was the other one?
But see, even with us, like we wore the bell bottoms. We wore the bell bottoms.
The Carhartt jackets.
She said they were called crisscross. No, cross colors.
See, just more throwback stuff. Like, oh, I don't know about the cross color. Yeah. Oh, other stuff.
Thank you. I really appreciate your stars.
Oh, appreciate it. Thank you. She's free. Mm-hmm. A lot of things back in the day was fun and better.
Oh, but far as us, like we had the bamboo earrings, at least 2 pair. Them heavy, and them motherfuckers was heavy back then. So I would probably only have like 2 pairs.
We were jumpers.
Yes, them dumbass shorts, okay?
We were jumpers. Well,
but our pants was baggy.
Did that,
but they bringing back our pants up because I be seeing a lot of people now be wearing on baggy pants, but have like on like a fitted more shirt. So they bringing back the kind of just like we done brought back the clogs. So what? Because they what you call them thing is for the nurses' shoes. Yeah, so we done brought back. Remember back in the day we had the fucking police shoes, or we had the bells on the shoes. Then we had the penny loafers, where you had a penny or some kind of coin in your loafer.
Like the penny loafer, like Michael Jackson.
Motherfucker had the gummy
box,
the box or the gummy. Or motherfucker used to. That's when everybody started shaving lines in their eyebrow.
Yeah, that's when you thought you big daddy.
Dressing like Chris Cross with the pants to the back. I did that shit for fucking Halloween. For Halloween one year, I was Chris Cross.
Yeah,
me and Janice.
Yeah, I dressed like Chris Cross when I went to Dickinson. Somebody gonna bring it up, but I did that one time. Yeah, it was funny. Like,
yes, with the rim and shoestrings. Yeah. Yo, yes. And what else did we used to wear back? The ponytail with the fan. Couldn't tell motherfucker had a fan and we're curling that bitch tight. And that bitch be sitting like a whole motherfucking fan too. Curled on top of their motherfucking head. Word. On top of their head. Or the ponytail with the hair out in the back.
Oh my God.
Motherfucker's hair was not long back in the day, but you couldn't tell them shit with that hair out in the back, okay? Motherfucker had a little bit of hang time. It was like, I'm trying to think what else.
They had a ponytail. What else? We had.
I'm trying to think what else. What else did y'all like? What else did y'all have?
As far as us, like I don't know. Boys is jewelry, bigger
Y'all
watches,
used to always
bigger
wear
watches than our wrists.
a motherfucking so many layers of clothes and shit. Have on some motherfucking thermals, some motherfucking your underwear, some thermals, some boxing shorts, and your fucking regular jean or sweatpant or something. Like, why I got on all that fucking shit?
It'd be like sometimes like the high some time of the year. It'd be just like hot stuff. Skinny niggas like me, we want sometimes look bigger than what we is because we can't go outside looking like, you feel me? And it be cold as shit, for real.
Mm-hmm.
I be like the bear, like for real. Yeah,
With socks on what? She said.
Yeah, putting socks on your hands when you ain't got no gloves.
Oh, that was a given, but see, I was never the one to go outside when it was, I wasn't outside in the wintertime. I wasn't doing snow angels. What? I was a child. I was sitting in the window looking at everybody outside being cold as fuck, eating, drinking my hot chocolate. I tried it. I didn't like. First of all, I can't stand with my feet to be freezing cold, frostbitten, my hands hurting, my nose. No, I was never. Whenever it snowed, like now, as an adult, I hibernate. I'll be right in the crib or somebody's house. I'm not going nowhere, and I'm not going to nobody's club or none of that shit. Count me out. Well, I'm done with the club. I'm talking about like the bar, the lounge. Count me out. When it snow, I hibernate. I am not going nowhere. All I need is my essentials and some TV and some music.
Nope. See, snowball fights was all the way outside. Snow angels, sleds.
Snowball fights used to hurt like a motherfucker.
Riding on sleds, riding on big old. Inner tube down the hill.
Down the hill. I did it down Two Fur Hill.
We doing all that.
I did it down Two Fur Hill.
I'm outside in the snow.
And that motherfucker hill was deep. And the motherfucker that used to be deep as shit, but nobody doing that shit no fucking more really. I don't know. It's just too much.
Like old stuff. I remember we used to like flipping. I know that. We had inner tube when I was down Price. When I had my little short time down the way. Yeah. Flipping on the inner tube, back flips and all that, watching Butter Rico and all them do flips and all that. Like that used to be our thing back then.
Oh yeah, she said the ponytail with the sock. Yes, I remember. Yes, yes, I remember that one, honey. Ponytail with the sock. We done had so many different kind of hairstyles. We used to spray our hair back before we even was coloring our hair. We used to spray our hair gold or a certain spot, or we used to have the roll. The corner, the roll in the back, and then the bun up front or the one up front or something. I forget. But we used to have a whole lot of crazy ass hairstyles back in there. The mushroom, the salt and pepper look.
The guys was more putting things in their hair like the Nike sign, the person name in their head, or something in the back of their head, or something like that.
And back then we was getting initial rings from was it Solid Gold uptown Market Street Mall? I think everybody went up there and got an initial ring or a stand-up onyx ring.
Or Carmel.
You get your boyfriend's name on your nails. That was all the time, or his initials.
That's when you thought it was something.
Well, that's when
niggas thought it was
but see, a nigga thought that shit thought he was a man too when a bitch get his motherfucking name on her nails and shit. Bitch get named earrings. One earring say her name. One earring say his name and shit. His initial necklace and all kind of shit.
Like shit. I go by what I did. Especially when you pay for it. That's back then. Name on nails, earrings. Buy a nice little outfit.
I never had no boy's name on nothing but my nails. I ain't never get no kind of jewelry for him or a necklace, and I ain't that was not me.
Nah, I got Big Mom's but her name on her necklace, not mine. Kids got my last name, that's enough.
I'm trying to think what else from back in the day before we ended.
I'm trying to think of that picture I got the picture from. Olin Mills. Small place for Sears.
Everybody went to Olin Mills. I didn't go. I went to Sears. But everybody got some photos of Olin Mills somewhere in their crib. If it ain't hanging up, it's somewhere in a photo album. If it's not in a photo album, it's in a drawer. If it's not in a drawer, it's in a box. But I guarantee you, somebody got pictures from Olin Mills.
In the corner, that's what I say. Olin Mills. Right in the corner.
Pictures from Olin Mills. Like that's the thing back in the day. You had to get the pictures and you had to get them when everybody had on the same shirt, but that was just what motherfuckers. Even if you didn't have kids as a child, you go into older and knows what you do. You gotta get a picture with him, no matter how old you was or not. I, for one, did never do that because we ain't gotta do all that.
Oh yeah, but there's so much throwbacks. Beads hanging from the wall that you walk through. Everybody having that Indian.
What you mean? Only got what do you pay for it? The name on your nails or jewelry?
Oh, that was cheap back in the day. Little gold necklace, man, for like $60.
Yeah.
It was cheap, nothing that big. It wasn't nothing that big. Yeah, name on the nails was easy. That was like a given. That was a given.
Back then, we know, of course, we had the fucking pagers. Remember, y'all, everybody had the Ericsson phones before Nextel. Everybody had the Ericsson phones.
Yeah, remember the little codes?
Them bitches just lit up. Or, motherfucker, call me after 7 o'clock. Call me after 9 o'clock. Or hang up and call me back.
You know how you turn on the beeper? You had the little method you turn the beeper upside down.
Go to hell. That was the all-time favorite. Go to hell. When you was mad at somebody, you went ahead and sent them a page. It was go to hell.
Then there was a Nextel where you just chirp right through somebody.
Before that memory was I forget what it was because the dude walked from East Side. It must have been him at the time. Yeah, where you used to call the operator and tell them what the tell them what the type. I used to always call and fuck with him, say all kinds of freaky shit. All kind of shit. The operator used to be bagging up like.
That's that dumb shit. That's a little cornball, the crazy shit we used to do back in the day. Sky Praise went to Nextel, they just bust through the conversation.
Yo, like nigga, don't be busting through my fucking phone.
Yo, what you doing?
Straight through.
You at work, like, come on, bro.
I start doing all the time. Yeah. Straight bust through my fucking phone. Especially a nigga. Like, nigga, you not. I'm busting through your motherfucking phone.
And that's always a call too. You
busting through your
You, what you doing?
I
know you hear me.
Do that motherfucker.
Just start acting like that. You. Until you can't even come through no more. You just like turn for like
yes.
Where that's how it be.
I went so much.
Where everything. We went through so many throwbacks, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Music is not even enough. We didn't touch that. All that electronic,
Yeah, it was so much shit that we.
Dude told me at work. He said, "You remember the pens? They had all the colors at the top."
But for some reason, it was always flimsy, and some of them bitches was always dry and didn't fucking work any fucking way. I had several of them pens, and they was always flimsy, and some of them motherfuckers didn't even work.
Why was all the colors at the top though? You only could do red and black. And you can't write
red and black. I was in like that blue. Sometimes the blue, I think it was either blue or green. Sometimes, but yellow. Who's going to write in yellow?
Yellow. What the hell is this shit on here for? That's
who's going to write in yellow?
That's what he's talking about. Like it's just like we had pens.
And then back in the day on school, we used to go to the door with the pencil sharpener to make grind of that motherfucker. And then we be being smart. Because the grinder allowed this shit, so you wait till the class doing a test or being in something, you didn't got in trouble or something, you want to be smart to the fucking teacher, you get up and be grinding that motherfucker. And that bitch ain't sharp. You look at it, it's sharp, you going to keep on grinding that motherfucker some motherfucker more.
When they got the electrical one.
Okay.
As weak as can you fix yo, I know the hell out all
You know what I miss about school? I miss chorus. Because every school I went to, I was in chorus. I miss chorus. I also miss home ec.
Home ec, I definitely miss. You could eat for free.
And Mary don't even be wanting to go to home ec class. Like, nigga, that is food. Are you crazy?
And all that. It take like 2 little joints. Like, remember the list you used to get before school?
You missed it because I already mentioned the pencil fight. Yup.
Yeah, we did. We talking about that.
Yep, I already mentioned that.
But speaking of pencils, the list you used to get before school, you had the pencil, you had to have paper, you had to have a binder, you had to have all these little back in the day you had to come to school like it was a job. Like
book bag be heavy as fuck doing the 4th grade carrying some grown man bag and shit.
And then they sending more work home. Your parents got to sign this emergency card. Remember, it was pink.
Hey, bro, what's going on?
It was pink. The emergency cards you sent home. Had to get them to sign that. You had to get them to sign this and all that. And the nurse passing all that. You had to get your flu shot signed. All the paperwork you had to get sent home in one day, first day. Like, that's not what I came to school for. That's what they did. Throwbacks. What else they had for you? Spelling test. Every Friday. They don't have that no more.
Yes, they do have that at school. I think.
Everything on the computer.
For grade,
on computer.
For grade people.
They don't type it. They don't do a pencil and paper. I'm old school. Pencil and paper.
Well, how is a spelling test a throwback?
What you mean?
Pencil. How is somebody out there tell me that's watching? How is a spelling test a throwback?
Who do spelling tests now with pencil and paper?
How? YouTube. Anybody watching? Tell me how. Tell me how is a spelling test a throwback? Facebook. Tell me how spelling test. Hey, Keish. Tell me how spelling test is a throwback.
That's like saying how's homework a throwback. Let me get a homework no more. I'm not saying homework's a throwback.
I'm sorry, y'all. I wasn't speaking to everybody that was coming on. Hey, y'all. 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 Hey. Keish is a spell.
It's like asking about a spelling bee. Do they still have spelling bees?
Yes, honey. Stopping at the motherfucking Nurkies. And the motherfucker, actually, I live on fucking 30th Street, so the fucking the store right here in the corner of my damn house. We used to motherfucking
right here.
She said, y'all remember stopping at the penny candy store before school? Yes.
Booger Bear.
And that was and Booger Bears and be motherfucking in school selling the candy like a motherfucker.
I do that in PS.
In school selling candy like a motherfucker. Or I used to because I used to walk to PS from East Lawn, a whole lot of us. So we used to either go to the Getty or we used to stop at the store up here and sell really the store right here.
Everything, yeah, it was right here.
Right here, right on the corner. Right directly right there on the corner.
Yeah, what's the name? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Go right to school and sell everything. Little hustlers.
Yeah.
Word.
Well, y'all, it is time to say goodbye to all my FB friends and my new YouTube friends. Even though nobody's watching on YouTube, but thank y'all for tuning in. Oh, actually, I'm gonna because I didn't do it at the beginning of the show, so I'm gonna do a moment of silence first before I close out for all of those that have passed away. So we're just going to go ahead and do what we normally do. We just bow our head to say a little prayer in our head. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah, appreciate
As
it.
always, I appreciate you guys. Thank you again, Ms. Writing, for the stars. I definitely appreciate that. Hop over to my YouTube channel if you guys are not subscribed to my channel. The link normally is in this bio, but I don't think I pinned it this time. So YouTube channel, it is capital M, lowercase z, period, capital S, lowercase P-I-C-Y, capital R, lowercase E-D, Mz.SpicyRed. Make sure you put that dot after the Z. Hop over to my YouTube channel. All my other podcast videos are actually on there besides one. And I gotta upload this one. No, the 11th one, this one, and the second one is not on there yet, but it's 10 on everything on it. But yeah, so thanks for tuning in.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Continue to tune in, share the live, go to my YouTube channel, if anything, like, subscribe, all that. Please just go to the channel. Like even if you already, because you probably already see my shows, you know what I'm doing. Just go over there and subscribe to my channel, the like button. Like I need more subscribe. I need subscribers. I need 960 something more subscribers. I need 1,000 subscribers to start getting paid. I already got 58. I appreciate my 58. I appreciate everybody. But please go over to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my channel, send your people to my channel, have them subscribe to my channel. Please grow with me, help me get there. Yeah. Thank you for the stars. Appreciate it. Again,
have a blessed and good night.
And again, as I say always, thank you for coming out. Thank you for joining me. Help stay with me. Help grow with me. Thank you for just being here in general. If nobody loves you, I'm always tell you, Spicy Red loves you, and my bro love you too. Ain't that right, bro?
Yeah, I love y'all.
Okay.
I love y'all. I love y'all. Love y'all, man.
Okay.
Yo, man, support the queen, man. This is the next one. Like, she, like, about that business. Like, help that business grow. Help that business grow. Like, for real, she funny. Like, the more y'all break, the more we talk, elaborate, talk, yada, yada, chatter. Listen, it's open to the public and everybody. Let's do this. Let's build together.
Yeah, because I'm really ready to, when I move in a couple of months, I'm going to dedicate my room. I'm going to get a whole room just for the podcast and really deck it out. And
really ready then. I'm like, oh my God, the doors for you.
Good night. I just want to make sure. Okay, yeah, sorry about the last comment. All right, y'all. Thank you for coming out. Good night and God bless. I will keep you updated on the next live. Because you know this is not my normal night to do it, but I've been doing some other things, so I haven't done it. But probably when it's probably Sunday, I'm gonna probably do another one. So make sure you tune in. I'm going to be on Facebook and I'm going to be on YouTube as well. It might even be on IG, but at a time or two, because I haven't even done no live on IG, but I can't really view the comments on IG, I don't think, on live. So that's why I go on Facebook. All right, y'all. Have a great night. Stay blessed. Good night. Good night.